A very good morning, everyone. It's Monday, and welcome to my vlog. It's going to be a week when my project at work kicks off, so we'll be very busy and very excited about that. It's early morning. I didn't wash my face, I didn't brush my teeth. I just did some exercises because that's the best time to do some of those, like when your stomach is still empty. Let's get started. Last Saturday, I had a wonderful breakfast in a cafe that is located in the garden center, and that breakfast included some fruits, some seeds, some honey, and some cold sludge. So I decided that I want to have my own breakfast, my own healthy breakfast. So I bought me fruits, I bought me yogurt because I think that would be a great replacement for that cold sludge, some seeds, and some honey. And I gotta tell, it's very good, it's very tasty. I'm running out of my berries, so this will be the last breakfast like that for some time, because then I will be working from office for a couple of days. Let's enjoy the breakfast. Raspberries, let's hope that they're still fine, because I bought them on Saturday. This one isn't fine. Blueberries. Let me maybe change the angle. Banana. The banana looks fine. Recently there are so many issues with bananas that they like rot inside. I'm actually not sure that this angle is better than the other one. Is it fine? No, it isn't fine. Like, I don't want to invest in a proper camera or like even in a proper tripod, because like this isn't something that I have great faith in. It's just something that like I find it therapeutic for myself. So I don't think it makes sense to invest in some more expensive equipment than I have right now. But anyway, back to the breakfast. Goji berries, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds. And I didn't mean to buy milled flax seeds, but in the end I find that this is the best for this type of food. It adds texture. Now some honey. And now mix it all. It probably doesn't look too appetizing, but it is so tasty. I was so surprised, like just like heavenly taste. The one effect of having 2 days of project kickoff is that now I'm having a sleepless night. I will talk about it later, but I can't sleep. Hello everyone, so it is Thursday. I spent Tuesday and Wednesday in the office. The project kickoff. And the excitement that I had, like huge excitement, is now replaced by slight disappointment. So what the project is about is that we are going to connect a software, and that software will be connected to our ERP system. And we had a pre-sale phase, or so-called assessment phase, whatever you want to call it, back in February, and we spent like 2 months working on that. And there is no communication between the pre-sales team and the team that is working with us now. They have no prior knowledge. They like came completely unprepared. I was shocked, like so disappointed. And then there was like a bit of an issue, well, a lot of issues with the scheduling and planning of the meetings. And thankfully I wasn't responsible for that, because otherwise I wouldn't have anyone else to blame for that other than myself. So but now like I have people that I can blame, and they say that they didn't do a good job. So there is that. On the other hand, like all these experiences, they're very, very useful, because like if everything goes smoothly, then you don't learn as much as you learn when things don't go smoothly, like when things are quite rocky. So in that sense, I'm grateful that things are the way they are. So like it's just like, on the one hand, like I wish it was more pleasant than it is. On the other hand, because of these experiences, I learn so much about business, about people, about communications, about life, I suppose. So I'm disappointed, but I'm happy. I'm not excited anymore. That's for sure. The excitement is all gone. And it is Saturday. It's my massage day, so I'm waiting for my bus to arrive. I'm on my way to the massage. I'm done with my massage, and so now I'm going to, well, I got my coffee. Now I'm going into the woods. I want to take a walk, I want to relax, I want to enjoy myself, and then I will go to a grocery store. We'll do some grocery shopping, and then I will go home. We'll record some videos for my gaming channel that isn't doing too well, but not giving up. And so let's go. This is a like little chunk of woods in Newtown Mount Kennedy. Not super exciting, but very pleasant experience as always. I've been here multiple times, so like I don't expect to see anything new here, but this is just to enjoy the summer, because in Ireland this kind of weather doesn't happen too often, when there is actually summer during summer. That is like huge. So I'm going to enjoy it while it lasts. I've been doing pretty well in terms of leading like better, healthier lifestyle. Lots of my problems come from psychological kind of part of being a human. Like eating is a huge part for me. And somehow I kind of managed to revive myself. So I will explain. So for the past like 2 years, first of all, I had some like physical problems. I had tendonitis, I think it's called. Some people call it tendonitis, some call it tendonitis. Anyway, like my right shoulder, my right arm had very restricted movement ability, and that affected like basically everything, because I couldn't even like walk fast because it would hurt. And then I had like severe iron deficiency, and that had been resolved as well. So that affected like my physical part of a human being. And here comes the psychological part. Because of those experiences, I really was depressed. And like, I don't know how it works for other people, but for me, like when I'm depressed, I feel empty, so I need to fill myself. And usually that would be food. For other people, it could be like different stuff, I don't know. So at least I can be grateful that it was just food, right? And so like what would happen is that like I wouldn't even never feel like feeling of hunger, like being hungry, because like I would wake up with like full stomach and I would go to bed with full stomach. And for the past like 2 weeks or so, I kind of managed to maybe not completely rewire that, but I can stop myself from eating when I don't want to eat. And so basically the feeling of hunger, I experience it again like a normal human being. And that affected like how I exercise, how I move, how I feel in a lot of different ways. I feel lighter. This probably isn't visible, but like I feel that my clothes, they are not as tight as before. So that is like good, very, very good thing happening for me. And I'm hoping that I will be able to manage this like long term, because I really want to be healthy. I don't enjoy being like this. And now I'm trying to remember where I go from here. This isn't public road, so like there is no free access to people, at least like not people who in the cars. But like you can still walk here. But I feel anxious when I walk here, especially because I don't remember where I need to turn. There is 2 turns, 2 left and 1 right, I think. And I need not to confuse them, because then I don't want to turn up in some weird place. I just want to have a peaceful, nice walk, then safely come back. I don't want too many adventures today for myself. Aha, I see that turn over there. I think, maybe. Well, I will reach that turn and then I will see for myself. Aha, so we see strictly private there, no entry. And then there we have something that resembles a proper like hiking or like nature walk. Yeah, sure. No bicycles, no camping, no horses. Collect your dog poop. I see a dog walk over there. Obviously horses cannot read. Well, I assume that was a person on a horse. There are no wild horses in Ireland, I don't think. Especially like not in this place. Like this is kind of rural, but it's kind of also like urban. A combination of two. Some more horse poop over there. Well, maybe that was a ranger or something, I don't know. Some more here and some over there, and I expect that I will see some more. I feel like what I do is actually like video journaling, not exactly like vlogging. Probably because like I don't target people. I think just about myself, like what I want to speak about, what I want to do. I don't plan something specifically for vlogs and stuff like that, like people would usually do. I feel like this is like really therapeutic for me. Like I feel like just like venting sometimes and planning and explaining just keeps my mind healthy, something like that. So like that's probably why I don't have much faith in my vlog, but then again, who knows what will happen. But like I don't specifically target anyone, just myself, I guess. It's a very, 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 very nice weather in Ireland. Doesn't happen too often. And like there is a little bit of a panic right now because like most of the water that we get comes with rain. So like there is no hosing, I think it's called, rule. So like if you have a house and you have a garden, do not hose, like do not just like water everything like monthly, stuff like that. And some years there might be restrictions, and in some areas they shut water during night time, so that could happen. But at least I can enjoy some sun, nice weather, nice tan. Not much because, like, sun is dangerous and my skin particularly doesn't react too good to sun because of my immune system, because I had cancer, thyroid cancer and stuff like that. So anyway, so like I need to be careful while I enjoy sun. Ireland is kind of perfect for me in that sense because like you can't enjoy sun too much here. Although some people say that like sun is way more harsh here than like in hot areas because they feel like it is closer to you. I mean, water still flows here during like very dry times. This is also dry. Like it isn't too full, like if it's raining or like normal, there is more water. And that part over there, that is dry right now, will be covered with water as well. But this isn't a critical situation quite yet. Although I don't think that rain is coming for the next at least 1 week. So we shall see, maybe it will become critical. I think during my life here, it happened to one time during summer, like when it was like really bad. It's like water would cut off in certain places. And like those kind of small rivers would like dry up. Maybe that will happen again this year, I don't know. Also, I bought me a coffee. I finished my coffee and there is no trash bins anywhere, so I'm keeping my coffee cup in my bag. Nice and clean. I don't want to litter. And from here you either can go right, crawl in, or you can go left, or you can go back. And I think that I will go back because I've been walking for more than 30 minutes and I don't want to spend my whole day here. I have other plans. I do need to record some video gaming, so I have to come back. And so it is yet another Sunday. I'm doing laundry, filtering out what is dry enough and what is wet, so that I need to dry it some more, and it feels like everything is quite wet. Then I will do some ironing, edit this video, record a gaming video, and then that will be another Monday. And I am quite anxious about Monday because I'm quite kind of insecure, I suppose, about the work that I'm doing and the way that I do this work, because like it's new to me to take charge of those things. In general, like sometimes it feels like people don't take me seriously. Maybe I'm wrong, like I don't know, but like when you're insecure, like when you just have those feelings, things that like don't happen, like you might be delusional, I might be delusional, I don't know. It could be. So all my clothes are wet, so I'm going to put them back into the washing machine and I'm going to dry them all. And like it's fine, like in general sense, like in big sense, it's all fine. Those small details that I'm insecure about, they will go away. Like this isn't the first time that something new that I have to do that brings me that kind of anxiety, and then like that makes me grow, obviously, and then like I'm confident and stuff, so that's all going to be fine. But anxiety is real. But also it's kind of like not bad anxiety, it's like anxiety like more like pleasant, the one that makes you act. Like I feel like there is two types of anxiety. So one anxiety that like makes you just like freeze on your space, and then the other anxiety that makes you act And that is one that like actually makes you do something. And about my mortgage, so I had a conversation with my broker. I think that the washing machine probably would overpower my voice, I don't know. So I talked with my broker, and I have some options, and I decided on an option, so we are going to start working in that direction, and I really hope that all of these things like will work out before the time that I need to move out from here, because like if timing wise it isn't going to work out, then I will need to live somewhere before things work out, and I don't quite have a place where to live, and like the money is going to be very very tight, because the amount of money that I wanted to get, I'm not going to get. What I mean, like in the mortgage, I'm going to get a little bit smaller, but I still like have my goal over a certain value of a property, so I need to make it happen. So I will need to be careful with my money, so I will not be able to like rent for some months. I don't know like how it's going to happen, so I'm just like I just hope that it will happen the way possible way. And I'm also ending this vlog then here. I'm going to have a productive day today, and then I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Have a nice day, night, morning. Bye bye.